Yes. Good morning, everybody. Demic is as always. Morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to talk about how NRM has invaded NUP patch, NUP space. What I'm going to talk about today is something that is very basic that you see every day. But I sat behind and I watched all the scenes, what happened on 1st of January 2022. NRM has got a plan which is unknown to us, but is being revealed to us by what they are doing. They have a strategy that they are trying to execute today that we can see. And some of these strategies, they are invading NUP patch, NUP corner. And one of the biggest corner they are invading is the social media patch. How they have done it, they have gone through the media. We know the media in Uganda belongs to, okay, let me know if the sound is on. Good morning, everybody. The media in Uganda, we know we have got 47 televisions. They all belong to NRM affiliation, sympathizers, apologists. We have got over 60,000 radio stations, and nearly maybe 95% they all belong to NRM. So what they have done already, they compromised the media, they have intimidated the media, and what they have done from first, if you have been watching closely and taking things into consideration, they have launched their attack to invade our space, because what we have done, we are big hitters on social media. They are pushed away from television. They have taken us away from TV, from anywhere. But somehow, somewhere, God has provided us a way to reach out to each other, to reach out to international community, to reach out to security apparatus, and to reach out to NRM, even if they don't want to watch us. That is a sticking point. That is a victory. So what they have done, wherever you want to do something, you must always have a plan and a strategy. So NRM has become with a plan that is unknown to us. When you have a plan, sometimes you don't need to tell the public. Some of the plan you need to say basic things, but some of the plan stays inside. But what has happened with the NRM, now the strategy, we can see it. Now what they have done, they have tried, what they have done is to get people who were used to be objective, like Serum Kuma Yusuf. Some of them, most of them, they were staunch FDC. They were objective in wherever they were talking. Now what they have done, they have brought them direct into our faces, into the media, and now their tongue, they have changed. How they were compromised, I don't know, but definitely they were compromised. When you hear now, and now what they have done is to enter into our heart, that all these people, they are coming directly attacking Robert Kyagulanyi now. Katibamu kuba kunyama. What they are doing, fortunately, our president has got nothing to hide. You can try, you can punch him, you fall down. Our president is a rock because he hasn't made a mistake. He's been consistent, he's been truthful, he's been transparent, he's been accountable, and he has said what is wrong. So what they are trying to do is now to twist the language. Is now to twist the language. You see, Robert Kyagulanyi said it is, this means this. So Robert Kyagulanyi, so it's not working. When I watched you, Yusuf Serunkuma, I treated him. He was a staunch, a man who was objective. You can see what he said. You heard the comments, but Robert Mao. So this is what Robert Kyagulanyi said. Wherever you are, this is the moment it has come, 2020. When somebody speaks, we should always take things into consideration and seriously. Robert Kyagulanyi, all along, maybe he didn't know where and how. He's been saying, use your phone, use your camera as a tool to record everything. Wherever you are, just be Bobi Wine. Wherever you are, just be Kyagulanyi. You know what? That moment has come. Why is it for now? Because as it seems for now, events that happened to Kyagulanyi prior to Kayunga election, that tells you you have to be Kyagulanyi Bobi Wine. I'm going to explain. Events that happened 2 days ago when Bobi Wine went to Gomba, that signifies that you have to be Bobi Wine or Kyagulanyi. Because this is how I'm going to explain to you why you have to be Bobi Wine or Kyagulanyi. Because what is happening now, they are surrounding Bobi Wine, they are containing Bobi Wine. So Bobi Wine will not be able to move freely. His movements are infringed. His human rights is abused. His movement, freedom to move is no longer there. But if that is what they are planned, that now the security is going to go around Bobi Wine, stop him approaching people, stop him being free. That means me, Demi, I'm going to be Kyagulanyi. I'm going to be Bobi Wine. I repeat this. All of us, we know who Kyagulanyi is. We know who is Bobi Wine is. But end of the day, both men, they are one person. One mission to oust Museveni. As simple as that. So if Robert Kyagulanyi, these people now, they are talking, they are using the media to say this and this, but we are in a better position. But we have to defend our patch. We have to defend our position, and we should not let NRM enter into our patch and get comfortable. So when we see now social media, we are leading social media. Freddie Rumbier is the king. We like it or not, whether it's controversial, whether he says things that people they don't want, he's anointed there. So we have to fend off these NRM to come in our patch. Me on Twitter, I'm getting them, I get them. I'm not allowing them to get off the hook because I give them facts. So we are going to need people, volunteers. We are going to need people. Every person, you have got a skill. For me, if I was like a strategist, I would get volunteers for the start. I'll get people getting all the news every day. Spend 20,000 shillings to Uganda. Buy all the newspapers every day. Get people who analyze each topic. Are you in health and defense, whatever? Get and reply to those, because what they are doing, they are now printing headlines, and those headlines, they are what the public wants. This is why I want to take you back to this video. This video, I watched it with interest. But this video, I keep on playing this because I want to remind you something.
Kati every week nkiddamu nkigenda kukisomesa paka okinabayingira mu muti. We need to go back in the villages. Twetaaga okuddamu okuyaga abantu mu byalo. Abantu mu byalo beebaka bo balowooza tuli mu nnyama ya mbuzi ne Kampala tuyo. We need to encourage them and remind them that guess what? Abantu basibwa. Panda gaali yaddamu. Museveni ali mu kutta abantu. So that people know. There is question and answer. I'm not going to give a lot of time to people who are not asking me questions. Njagala question. My request is on Friday. We better.
Thanks, Pat. I'm telling you that message is simple. It's 1 minute. I do like to quote people because I don't want to use my words. I use facts. And there is no way I can make an argument without somebody using that. NRM is stationing. This is how they are doing their tours. they have used already what the media is about. And this is what they are doing. They have divided the media into about 4 parts. I made this, I was writing this, but I can't find what. But let me say off my head. They have positioned the people who used to be objective, now they are subjective. Like Yusuf Serunkuma, who said that opposition is the worst than Museveni. I don't understand. 35 years in power, no service delivery, dictatorship, opposition. What has opposition done that tells you that opposition is wrong? Now they have used the other people like sweeteners. They're gonna come and say Robert Kyagulanyi, bro, Robert Kyagulanyi, Robert, and then in the end they will say, end of the day, they will support Museveni. So they are buying into your heart to say, to feel good, to what, to calm you down. But end of the day, they're gonna cast their vote from Museveni. They will die from Museveni. And then they've got propagandists. We got so many people propagandists, they fall into many categories. Then they have got another 2, intimidation. They're intimidating people. People like Romushana. I want to thank our deputy. I want to thank our spokesman, Joel Senyon. I want to thank our deputy, Alex Waiswa Mufumbira, because I don't know if between the two, they have discussed to go after Romushana. They are giving him a medicine pill too difficult to swallow. I want to thank you so much, because Romushana is one of those people they use as intimidation. Museveni is what? Museveni is powerful. Museveni, you cannot. Fountain of honor, you cannot. Thank you very much, Pato. Pato, I've watched your video this morning, which you did on 3rd of January. And Pato is one of the young people that I feel inclined to. Many people, they say they are young, but they are very low on substance. But Pato is on substance. Watch him as he explains the surgical operation. He's very young. He normally says something about substantive, something constitution, something about finance. I love young people to see them say things like that. So they are using intimidation. People like Romushana. Romushana was a presidential candidate. What gives him? He was a presidential candidate and he was still going on television. He goes on BBS, he was SALT, NBC, NTV, everywhere he's always going. Joel Yamgambi, bw'atavuma tafunayo yakawogo. Joel, I love you so much. Thank you. Waiswa gave him a piece. So people like Lomushana, we should never accept their intimidation. Then you have got the misleading people like Tamale Mirundi. Misleading. Tamale Mirundi will come and say, oh, leader of opposition is from 7 because he's driving vehicles because from 7. But what he doesn't tell you that under our constitution, a leader of opposition is entitled, has got entitlement. Under parliamentary benefits, a leader of opposition is entitled. What Tamale Mirun doesn't tell you that our MPs, they have got entitlement, the salary, the vehicles, all the incentives. It's not Museveni giving them the MPs, but it's the government that is giving them the member of parliament. So they use people like that. And now we've got this young man, Tamale Mirun Jr., he's picking up wherever, picking up. And then he's containing them, he's taking them, channeling this and that. And then they have got another tool. Another tool is vulgar, people like Chino Chifu Figure talking nonsense. People like Isma talking nonsense. People like Bajo talking nonsense. Those are the people, they occupy the space. They occupy our space. They talk, they mix, they insult, they abuse, they are rude. Then we've got that part who are rude. And then they are using another tool of people like fratting. Women, we know you can flirt with men. Men, you know you can flirt with the women. But you've got these people like black, bad black. Oh, I like Bobi Wine. Oh, Bobby. And then Museveni, Salim Saleh, flirting with you in your mind. But for Ugandans, stay focused. Why I played you that video by Patricia, we have to go back in villages. That is the NUP response. We have to go back in villages and we have to tell the people things they are bad. They are bad everywhere. We have to go back in the villages and explain to the people Uganda is for all. What I have to tell you, we have to teach people civil rebellion. We have to tell them if they rebel against something is wrong, against injustice, that is lawful. It is in our constitution. We have to go back in the villages. Remember when Museveni said on presidential candidate debate, when he said he doesn't care about debates, all he cares is people in the village because they don't know anything on television. So people, let's go back in the villages. Let us teach people their rights. Ole! Uganda Breeding has come up with civic education. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Then we are growing. Then we are maturing. Then we are going to start speaking with the one language and say, you cannot say this and this. I loved that video from Pato and said that we gonna be undemocratic or democratic actions. This is why people like Marxists, these are the people like Martin Luther, my hero, what they say, that you cannot obey injustice, whether you like it or not. So, fellow Ugandans, NRM has invaded our patch. It is up to us to chase them back. The more we engage, the more we make noise, you can see something that what is not happening for them. They are trying to get rid of NUP. They have got the guns. They have used the money. It's not working because it's a revolution. Something goes round and round and revolution. You kill me, Sendege is there. You kill me, Diamond is there. You kill me, Pamkawa is there. You kill me, Karibara is there. You kill me, Wilson is there. The reason they are still there is because they need the change. And that has not gone well. The biggest problem Museveni is facing and NRM, they haven't done anything at all for Uganda. But Uganda who have gone in diaspora, they see things and they say, I should be doing this. Uganda should be like this. So when somebody has got that example, do you expect them to be submissive to you? I feel very sorry for all these people in diaspora who take penny pockets, little money. We don't need it. Also in diaspora, let us get out of our head paranoia to think, oh, so and so is so and so, oh, so and so is staying in a hotel, that means is what. No, it isn't like that. So when conditions they are as bad as in Uganda, today I'm paying 2 million shillings for school fees for 4 children. Why should I? You tell me I can support Museveni when education is meant to be free? So how am I going to do it? So NRM is invading our space, unfortunately. And they have tried it. They have laid their plan. Watch out the strategy. Now it is the time to be Bobi Wine or Kyagulanyi, whatever you are. Choose who you want to be. You want to be Kyagulanyi, you want to be Bobi Wine. You want to be both. For me, I'm both. If it means to be a Mbanda, I'll be Mbanda. I'll be Mbanda Wakabaka. If it means to be Bobi Wine, bad guy, I'll be Bobi Wine, bad guy. If it means to be Kyagulanyi, gentle, my name is Simtamu, so blah, 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 blah. As if he's as if he's smooth. If you want to be Bobi Wine, the artist, Ogenda, Muzeyo. Thanks for that song. If you ever speak Luganda, that's how Uganda will sing. Nembabulira. So siye kadongo kamwoli awasebata. Na yono yamuyimbye ng'omwana Omuganda. Okay, I won't go there. But NRM is invading our space. NUP, we need to respond. NUP, we already doing what is enough. We already doing what is, we already on the level with the what? We are above everybody. So we have made the breakthrough. So what we don't need is to relax and leave it for them. We need to respond now politically. We need to respond to them. Like I'm going to reply to the gentleman who said that Uganda government is not a responsibility for a government to provide a quality education. Guess what? In our constitution, it says the government will provide equality. So we have to reply to them again and again. And sometimes to get to them, we have to go to them. We have to watch what Museveni is saying. We have to watch the television, because those television and TV, they have got audience that keeps on being attracted. So fellow Ugandans, you rather be Bobi Wine, you rather be Kyagulanyi, you rather be both, because Kyagulanyi, as for now, they are containing him. I tell you why they are containing him. NRM has come to realize that Kyagulanyi went outside of their rackets through by-election. What Kyagulanyi will tell you, we went to Bujiri, we won, we went to Rukunjiri, we won, we went to Jinja, we won, we went to Arua, we won. By the time Kyagulanyi phenomena, they were not able to contain him. So what they are doing now, they are going to stop Kyagulanyi in his tracks. It will be a miracle to see Kyagulanyi appear in any by-election unless he goes there a month in advance. Because I said to you that Uganda, what Uganda is about, is already defined. We are under captive state. There is nothing is going to work. Judiciary is not going to work. The police is not going to work. Nothing is going to work except what Museveni wants. That is the sticking point. So if Kyagulanyi is going to be detained in his house, so it is up to me to do whatever I'm doing. People go to village, civil education. Tell people this is Uganda. Uganda is for all. Being in politics or having political opinion is not a crime. Tell them as a Ugandan, you are entitled for service delivery from the government, education, health, job creation, housing, transportation. As a Ugandan, you are meant to say something if somebody is asking for a bribe. If you are not happy, you have to speak up. You have to say what you want to say. So we have to teach Uganda that the government must deliver. If they don't deliver, you have to vote. Otherwise, you have to demand. We have to tell the people their entitlement. We have to tell people their rights. We have to tell people that we should not be scared of being into prison. We should not be scared of being detained. We should not be scared that we're going to be killed. By the way, it's unfortunate. Some people, they will die. It's very unfortunate. We have people that they are determined. We have people that they are determined. They are determined to do anything to hurt NUP. But let me tell you something. Bobi has told us, maybe he didn't know what time, when he's going to have. Wherever you be Bobi Wine. Do wherever you are. Do whatever you can do. Don't expect Bobi Wine to call an uprising. It's not going to happen. It's never going to. Bobi Wine is into his own position that you can see so many people, they are jealous of him. A man who speaks with Biden, a man that Al Jazeera will struggle to host him, a man that everybody wants to speak to him, a man who is famous, a man who has made music that speaks for now, a man who has got love for people that he doesn't pay them. So Bobi Wine is in a position that, as we stand for now, that He's not going to say anything otherwise. Peace, 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 peace. You like it or not? Bobi Wine now, Europeans, they look at him. Did you call an uprising? No. So it is we who are going to be Bobi Wine. We know what is in Bobi Wine's heart. Remember, Bobi Wine, after voting, he went home. When he went home, the police was surrounding him. Do you know what he said? He said to the people, you know what to do. What else do we need to do? What other word do you want? Bobi Wine has said to you, you know what to do. They are taking me, you know what to do. Watch his eyes wherever he's looking. Watch, remember when he said, when I call in the People's Public Court, will you come? So fellow Ugandans, wherever we are, we have to be Bobi Wine. NUP has got to respond in a way that we counter all these people, the media, the intimidators, everybody. We have to respond in a way, any means that we can. And then we don't need these people to occupy our space. And you have to be Bobi Wine wherever you are, and you have to do whatever we can. We cannot, we are going to call you again. Let's go back in the villages. You were in village for Christmas. Did you say anything? You were in villages. Did you lay any ground? You were in villages. Can't you buy something like a pen, you put on the word Bobi Wine? You give it to the people. It's gonna work. So, fellow Ugandans, as I wind up today, for me, I have realized NRM, they have a plan, but they have started implementing their strategy. So it is up to us how we reply. But what they are doing out of their plan, they are going to detain Robert Kyagulanyi. If they detain Robert Kyagulanyi, what you gonna do? What have you done? Robert Kyagulanyi, they are keeping him there. Okay, they are keeping him safe. The cameras will be on. But can we have heroes? Can we have those radicals who jump the gate, who jump on the police truck? Can we have those people like this man in Tiananmen Square who stood behind those tanks? They went left, he went left. They went in the middle, he stood in the middle. They went in the right, he went the right. Can we have those people that who are going to stand tall and high? So Robert Kyagulanyi is our president, no doubt to that. But they have a plan to stop him. But if they stop him, all it needs is you to remain defiant, resolute, focused, as Bobi Wine, as Kyagulanyi. You choose whoever you want. You want to be both like me? Yes, I am. Choose whoever you want. Remember that video I played for you? We go back in the villages. Kampala has got maybe about 5 millions, but in the villages, there are 40 millions. So that is where the bread is. That is where we have to go in the villages and tell people, don't accept all these small gifts, soap, sugar. No, 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 no. This road is not fit for purpose. You don't have a school. You don't have a hospital. Your children, they are going Arab countries. Let us raise. That is how we are going to achieve civil rebellion. That is what we want. As soon as we want civil rebellion, we're going to say Kasolo no out of Chotera. We're going to say Sekandi out of Obukoto. We're going to say Ruth Nankabira. Even if you bring your dogs to cows to vote 103, you're going to go out of Chiboga. Then civil rebellion, we're going to stand up in the by-election of Judith Nabikoa versus Joyce Berger. We're going to say, no, they don't want you. So we're going to stand. We have to have a plan that they bring the police. How many police are they going to be deployed? They bring UTP, they bring ISO, they bring this. How can we say, because these people who are terrorizing us, they are on our fingers, but we are many. But you know what? When we lose our fear, they lose their power. As simple as that. And if you want freedom, don't talk about fear. It's as simple as that. If you want freedom, Malcolm X says that. If you want freedom, don't talk about fear. That is it. So we're gonna go, don't allow them in our patch. And the last we can do is to fight each other. So if we fight each other behind background, that will be good. But if we bring it here, oh, the secret cup, they will be very happy. But however, anyway, we party, we are running, and we are moving in the right direction. I've got no bad words. I've got good words, and we are in a good company. So we gonna go. Let me see the comments. But so what are you doing? Mabel also got data. Kyagulanyi, though, I admire those Bobi Wine all together. Okay. Obote was 2 weak. Museveni is very strong. That's why he has been around for 36 years, still counting. So never bring those former presence because. Okay, Pius Maduri, let me reply to you 1 minute. Yes, what you have said, Obote was weak. Obote was stronger on his time. That is why Museveni had to go in the bush, and he spent 5 years in the bush. Museveni has been in power for 36 years because he has used all these simple tactics. He has compromised the elders, the religious leaders. He has changed our constitution. And if you call him strong, there is no way he can be in a convoy of 38 convoy, but he never stands to say hello to the people. If he's been strong, guarded by weapons, weak, he's as weak as anybody. But if I could tell you, Pius, what I normally do myself, I've gone through thick and thin. When I always analyze what is Museveni's strength, what is my weakness. Then I look at Museveni's strength, then I use my weakness. Like we are using the social media, and it has won him. So why is he buying people to come on social media? So we are weak. We are David, Museveni is Goliath. But you see, the time tells you David won. So for me, it's even I get more energy to fight somebody who is stronger. Why would you fight somebody who is weaker? And also, I think we are weaker than Museveni, because why are they spending all the money, trillions, to buy off people around Bobi Wine, to do anything to stop Bobi Wine if we are weak? So something, my dear Pies, is telling you that is you are speaking like Romushana. Those are intimidating tools which Museveni uses. That you speak like this, you intimidate people. I respect your opinion and I would welcome you to come back, but we can interact. But behind the scenes, the man you see that is stronger 36 years is not stronger. He has been allowed to remain as a president as long as Uganda they have. But Uganda, they are now woken up. And why is he buying people in election? You saw what happened in Kayunga. That doesn't look like a strong man. That's how dictators, they normally show up people. They come and put on a brave face as if they are strong. But behind the scenes, they are very weak. They are just like a toilet tissue. When you see a toilet tissue, you think it's like hard, a brick of wall, but it is as soft. So Dictator Museveni is just like a toilet tissue. Very easy to tear apart. This is why he's keeping away. He doesn't answer questions. He doesn't speak to the media. He wasn't invited in democratic whatever happened in the US. So the man he called as strong as is the weakest. You ask him, why does he have a convoy of 38 vehicles? Why doesn't he go on ground in Mulago Hospital? Why doesn't he walk on Kampala Street if he's been so strong like that? So we are going to change that narrative. We're going to show you what being a strong leader is. Pius, if I could recommend to you, try and watch President HH of Zambia and see who is a strong man. He goes out, meets with the people, he's on the cycle. What happened with Museveni? So NRM has invaded our space, Pius, and we are stronger than NRM. So they are weaker in our space, and we shall not let them come in our space. And we are going to stand strong, tooth and nail, to stop that, because we are fighting for Uganda. What we are talking, we are not talking about fresh pans, pancakes, whatever. We are talking something about Uganda, that we want Uganda. Why should I pay 2 million school fees today? You tell me, Pius, why? So you tell me Museveni is strong, and I'll sit there and watch. Where am I going to get 2 million another term? Where am I going to get? When I'm suffering like that, you think that I could break? I'm not breaking. So, fellow Ugandans, it's our duty to be Kyagulanyi, to be Bobi Wine, wherever you are. Use your cameras, use your tool, use your tongue. Now we know that tongue is very lethal. Use your tongue to say whatever you have to say. Use your media outlet. Use your Snapchat. Anything. For me, I normally meet people, they stop me, they say, I don't have big viewing, but I meet people, they said to me, oh, you said this, you said this, you said. So tongue is very lethal. Let us use one tool. We are not going to be the same. Other people, they on front line, but other people, they are behind the scenes. We have to do this. But be Kyagulanyi, Bobi Wine, wherever, where you are, because the man has got the hands tied. So we have to be, and we have to do it. So a lovely day today, 5th Wednesday, January 2022. Hey, I'm gonna be Bobi Wine and Kyagulanyi. For me, I'm both. Salute. People power, our power, our power, people power. NUP everywhere, everywhere. NUP! Bane njagala ekigambo ekyo. Musiibe bulungi bakwana.